Good afternoon, my dear students and friends. This is Pumani, the faculty of English with the Lakshmi Group of Schools. Today I have come with another topic, finite and non-finite verbs. Okay, I think all the students might have heard about this, but they don't know much about this topic. Most probably it will be somewhat interesting, but sometimes it may confuse you. What is this, sir? The same word function as the noun or adjective, this and that. So, if you have a lot of confusion, definitely I'll just clarify it. You will have the clarification regarding this topic. Okay. So, what is finite and what is non-finite? Finite verb, which is limited by number, which is controlled by number and tenses as well as the subject. But non-finite verb is totally free. It doesn't bother about the subject, the number or tense. It will function in all the places the same. It doesn't mind about, it doesn't bother about, doesn't depend on the numbers or tense. For example, Murugan teaches grammar. So we have the word teaches, the verb plus yes. Okay. Murugan and Kumar teach grammar. So, most probably, if we have the subject plural, the verb doesn't have yes. The same sentence, Murugan teaches grammar to the students to make them good in English. To make. Murugan and Kumar teach grammar to the students to make. So, the to make doesn't depend the subject and number and tense. It's not a problem at all. Definitely you will get the clarification. Okay. So, I have prepared a lot of slides to explain. Okay, it will be very, very useful to you. Just you can watch me, don't skip it. Let me go to the topic. Okay, there are mainly two types of verbs in English. Yes, finite and non-finite verb. Yes, I told you very clearly that what is finite, what is non-finite. Okay. Finite verb, a verb which is limited by the number or the person of its subject and also on the tense. Look at this, limited by. If it is singular, it will take singular verb. It is plural, it takes plural verb. If it is past tense, for example, I teach, I taught yesterday, I teach today, I taught yesterday. Even the tense modify the finite verb. Subject is called finite verb. Look at this. Bhuvan goes to Velu. Look at this, only one person. That's why we have added yes with the verb. To Vellore. Bhuvan and Atvik go to Vellore. Here this is 1 and 2. Subject is plural. So it takes the plural verb. Next, Arun and Brajesh Arun has 5 rupees. Singular, that's why it brings a singular verb. Arun and Brajesh have. Because both are plurals. So we have used the word have. This is called finite verb. Finite verb which is limited or controlled by the tense or number or the subject. Keep in your mind that is. Non-finite verb. It's very simple. A verb which is not limited. Very simple, I can tell you, which is not limited. This one word will be enough. A verb which is not limited by the number. So the same word I taught you, the finite verb, the same, but only we added not. Person or the tense of the subject is called non-finite verbs. I have taken the same. Bhuvan goes, okay, to Vellore to meet. This is singular. Okay, Bhuvan and Atvik go to Velur, to meet. Because this is plural. This is called finite verb. This is called finite verb. But this is non-finite verb. Because even though it's singular, it acts to meet. Even though it's plural, it acts to meet. The same. It doesn't mind about the tense, it doesn't mind about the singular and plural. Arun has 5 rupees to buy. Look at this. Finite verb. Have, but even though we have the word have, but there is no change in it. So I think you might have got a clear idea over this. Look at this. It doesn't change its structure or form, okay, according to the subject or tense or the number. But the finite verbs changes. Singular means singular verb, plural means plural verb. That's all. I think you have got a clear idea over this. First, you must know that a verb which is not limited by the number, Next, look at this. There will be no change in its form. Okay, we should not bother about finite verbs because finite verb everyone knows it. If you know tenses, definitely you can find the finite verbs. It's very easy to understand. But only one thing is non-finite verbs somewhat difficult because most of the students they find that okay, what is this? Okay, infinitive or gerund or participle or present participle or past participle or perfect participle. Don't confuse, everything is very easy. Okay, we have 3 kinds of non-finite verbs. One is infinitive. The base form is two plus V1. Gerund. Participle. We have 3 kinds of participles. Present participle, past participle, perfect participle. I'll teach you in the forthcoming slides. Okay, infinitive 2 plus V1, gerund V1 plus ing. It functions as a subject as well as object, but here present participle we have 3 kinds. Okay, let me teach you now. The infinitives. An infinitive is formed from a verb, that is not verb, root verb, V1, that is present tense V1, past tense V2, past participle V3. Write, wrote, written. We must only the V1 form to write the infinitive. Doesn't act as a verb, it acts as a noun, adjective or adverb, and it's actually made up of 2 words, 2 plus verb, 2 plus V1. Okay, an infinitive is formed from a verb but doesn't act as a verb. Example, to move forward is the only rule for success. To move functions as a subject. Titanic is the movie to watch. To watch. We are ready to play now. Look at this. This is singular, to watch. We are, this is plural, to play. Here first person singular, but here to walk. So it's not controlled by anything. Okay, it acts as it is. There will be no problem. But only one thing is it acts as a noun or adjective or adverb. It's actually made 2 plus V1. Keep in your mind. Definitely the question will be very simple. Infinitive, gerund and participle will be, don't confuse. Infinitive 2 plus V1. Gerund V1 plus ing. And participle we have 3 kinds. Okay. Uses of infinitive. Sir, how can we use this infinitive, sir? Good. As subject. As subject, to swim. to find. It comes as a subject. Verb, complement, remaining things. So it comes as a subject. As an object, I like to swim. Babu likes to read. Okay, subject, verb, that's all. So next, as complement to a verb, that just we can say that adjective. My aim is to participate. My aim to participate. It qualifies the noun or the subject. His greatest pleasure. This is subject. To swim. That is complement. Complement is nothing but an adjective which qualifies the noun or the subject. Okay. So here my aim is to participate. So very simple here, it functions as a complement. Complement's adjective. Keep in your mind, as a subject it can function, object can function, as a complement it can function. That's nothing but adjective. Yes, most of the students, you don't know about this. I will tell you where to use it. With to and enough. Okay, this word can be used in simple sentences in the transformation. Okay, the sum is too difficult. After that we can find this adjective. Then it comes to understand. This is V1. Then you can find the 2. This is called infinitive. I am rich enough. After the adjective it comes. Look at this. Before the adjective it comes 2. But enough it comes only after the adjective. I am rich enough to buy. So very easy to understand. This is infinitive. Okay, with the dummy it. What is this, sir? So we have never heard about this dummy. It's nothing. Okay, instead of using infinitive as a subject, we are just putting the word it. It's very easy. It's very tough to defeat Australia. In this place, if you remove it, so you can take the subject to Australia is very tough. That's all. To defeat Australia is very tough. In the place of subject, instead of putting infinitive, we are using the word it. It's our duty to help the needy. Now you can tell me the answer. To help the needy is our duty. That's why this is it has become an invalid word. Okay, now you have understood. With WH, interrogative linking words. What is this interrogative linking words? When, where, how, why? Because it is used for framing the questions. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do. Because most probably in our spoken languages, we will use spoken language, we will use it. He did not know how to deliver. Okay, I have taken only the 2 sentences. You can write on your own, no problem. Okay, once again I can revise it. You can use the word with to and enough. We can use the infinitive. This is with the dummy it, that is, and WH words also. WH words we can call it interrogative linking words. That is, there will be no doubt in this, I think. Yes. Now, in which other places to cannot be used? Yes, sometimes the students may confuse that. Sir, shall we use in these places? Okay, we can use it. But we have some conditions where we have to use, where we should not use it. Okay. Bare infinitives without to. This is called bare infinitives. You bare infinitives, I was thinking something different. That is nothing. Bare infinitive means we can write only the V1 form. So to is not necessary there. If you put the to, word to, that is wrong. To will not be used after auxiliary verbs. I think everyone knows it. Auxiliary means helping verb. What are the helping verbs? I can tell you. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must. 9 words. The remaining 4 words use to and are to. So these 2 words already it has to. So we have another 2 words, dare and need. We should not use it. Okay. So in 11 places, in 11 words, we cannot write to. Okay. Even other words also, modal auxiliaries. Okay. Except ought and used to. Example, I can do it. I can do it. You should work hard. Here after should we should not write, even though we have the main verb. I can. That is. Next thing is, this is very, very important. Certain verbs are followed by an object and the infinitive without to. Yes. Okay. So how is it, sir? Without. What are the words? If these words function as the verb, I can tell you. My friends make me feel happy. Look at this. My friend, subject, make, verb, object. Here, certain verbs are followed by an object. Look at this. This is the certain verb, make. This is object. After that, you should not put to. If you put, that is wrong. You will not only make, made also. Okay, my friends make me feel happy. Next thing is, let. My father let me cricket. Let me play cricket yesterday. Look at this. My father, subject, let, verb, object. This is, once again, it's a verb. Here you should not write to. Most probably your teachers would tell you that, let me check your notebook. Let me check. Before to, before check, we should not write the word to, that is. So, not only let, see, help, notice, help me, help you. Please help us, help you. We should not say help me to help you. That is wrong. Okay, hear, feel, watch and know. So, the people who are, because this area is very, very important. Even the competitive exam, the people who are preparing for the competitive examinations, and for other purposes, it will be very, very helpful. Even the sentences which I wrote on the screen, okay, will be very, very helpful to you. So let me just give you 2 or 3 minutes, just look at that, then you can get the clarification. Gerund. Gerund is nothing. Everyone knows it very clearly that, and what is the function, subject and object comes. It's not a problem at all. Okay. So I need not take too much time for this. Gerund is the ing form of the verb which is used as noun. It's also called verbal noun. This is somewhat important. Gerund is called as dash, verbal noun. It functions as a subject as well as object. Look at this. Running is a good way to keep fit. Subject. The boys were tired of running. He seemed to be interested in fighting. I like reading. That's all. Subject and object. So it can function as a subject and object. Don't mind about it. Gerund is very easy because it's a formation of V1 plus ing. That's all. It's called verbal noun. We need not go for too much explanation about gerund. As both gerund and infinitive have the force of noun and verb. This is. Yes, I will teach that. Both gerund and infinitive have the force of a noun, verb, okay, same uses. Look at this, teach me to swim. This is infinitive. If you are just removing the word to and writing ing form, this is gerund. That's all. Now you have got a clear idea. Yes, this is what the students sometimes they may get confused in this area. The participle. A participle is that the form of verb which characteristics of adjective and verb. Verb, everyone knows it. I am teaching. Here this is present participle. It comes as a main verb because auxiliary verb is am. Look at this. This is functioning as the verb. It's very quite easy. The students can understand very easily. So, I am teaching an interesting topic. Look at this. My handwriting is very, very poor. Okay, so please bear it. I am teaching an interesting topic. Look at this. Here, this is present participle. So here, this participle is functioning as an adjective. Here it's functioning as a main verb. In one sentence we can teach adjective and a verb. I am teaching an interesting topic because this interesting which qualifies the topic, it's called adjective. Now you have got the clear idea because most of the students, even when I was preparing for this class, I was thinking that how should we teach this and that. I have referred a lot of books, but finally I could find that in one sentence we can make the students understand very easily. That is, I am teaching an interesting topic. The teaching, it functions as a verb. Interesting it is functioning as an adjective. So if you want to take the notes, please do it. Otherwise take the screenshot, it will be very, very useful to you. Very, very useful because this is in one line we have completed everything. Participles are of threes. Okay, present, past, perfect. Present V1 plus ing. Past V3. Write, wrote, written. Come, came, come. Run, ran, run. Perfect. You can use the word having plus V3. In a simple way we can understand very easily. Present, this is teaching. Past, I can tell you that yes, broken chair, damaged car. Okay, perfect. Having completed my work, I went to the ground. Having completed, perfect participle. Okay, this is. Present participle, just I told you, once again it's giving. Okay, first form of the verb ing. It's not necessary first form. You can write V1 plus ing. Present participle ends with the ing and represents the action is going on. So it most probably it will be used in the continuous tense. Not most probably, it must be used only in the continuous tense. Whether it may be present continuous or past continuous or future continuous is not a problem, but it should be used only in the continuous tense. Next, we met a girl carrying a basket of flowers. Okay, it was a tiring journey. Look at this. The tiring, which qualifies the journey. This is adjective. The blind man is thinking, all was saved, tried to cross the road. So it can function as a verb as well as adjective. Good, this is. Past participle, yes. I given the most probably, but we have a lot of irregular verbs. Cut, put. Even we have for V1, V2, V3, everything is same. It indicates about the completion of task in the past. Okay, she looks tired. So which means that she is tired, qualifies subject. The candidate selected for this post is my brother. Selected, which qualifies the person. Driven by anger, she stole an apple. The house was burnt. Okay, V3. As well as you can write that burning house. This is adjective. He gave a written complaint. A complaint which is written. So this is. So everything, because we have written only the V3 form. We don't use the V2 form, we don't use other tenses. We have used only the past participle. That is V3. Keep in your mind. Perfect participle. I can tell you, if you don't mind about anything, just you can look at this. Example. But I can tell you only one thing. This is very, very important. Having plus past participle. In the passive voice, having been plus past participle. That will be okay. But the main format is having plus past participle. Okay, those participle which indicates the ending of a task, after that the starting of the new task are perfect participle. So look at this. Two action must have happened. But which action happened at the first? We must be clear about it. The first action, we can use the word having. For example, I can tell you that having completed my works, I went to the ground. First, I did completing the work. Next, I went to the ground. So, one is in the perfect tense, another one is in the simple past tense. So, we can use the word having completed. Okay. Having finished my work, I went to the market. Look at this. Now, first, he has completed his work. Then he went to the market. Having passed the examination, he prepared for the interview. First, the person who has just passed the examination, then he prepared for the interview. So, this is first action, this is second action. First, second, which is very easy. In this way, if you remember, definitely it will be very easy. You will never confuse. Now we have some exercise. Okay. Underline the gerunds in the following sentences. I think it's quite easy. Gerund, I told you very clearly, V1 plus ing. Boys love playing cricket. Here, this is gerund. I love eating ice creams. Here, everyone knows it, eating, because this is third standard grammar or fourth standard grammar. It's not a problem at all. Jesse enjoys bothering others. ing form. Painting is an interesting hobby. Look at this. This is gerund. Interesting. This is participle. Sir, it's totally confusing, sir. Nothing. You won't confuse. The interesting, the word which qualifies the hobby. Hobby is interesting or boring. That is. So this is participle. It's necessary. It's not necessary. Just I am teaching. In one sentence, we can find both. Dancing gives me joy. So dancing. Now, let me give you 2 minutes to look at these sentences. You will understand what I am telling you. Okay, this is very important, interesting hobby. This is adjective and participle. Okay, just look at this. Yes, use the gerundial form of the verb in the brackets and fill in the blanks. It's nothing but it should be changed into ing form. Exercising. The remaining questions you can do very well. Remaining questions you can do very well. Yes, it's nothing, nothing is given, but you must write the correct infinitive. Infinitive can tell you 2 plus V1. So, the viewers, you can take the screenshot and do the exercise. It will be very useful to you. If you have done it, just you can send the what is that? Answer to the WhatsApp, to the YouTube link. They were forgot. It's not necessary to write only one answer. We can write many answers. They were forgot. We can write to write, to post, to give. We get a lot of answers because language. So it's not a matter to we can stick on to only one answer. So just like that, we can write a lot of answers. The doctor advised that is. Okay, even the same questions till 10. Yes, the first question I can do it. Next, the remaining questions you can do later. Combine each of the following pairs of sentences using participles. ing form. I didn't know what to do. I phoned the police. Something happened. Okay, the person who didn't know anything or what to do. Okay. So first you must find that the verb should be changed into ing form. Okay, here not is there. You can place the not as it is because we have the same subject here and there. So use the word not knowing what to do. I phoned the police. The same, okay, question. The baby cried, she was feeling sleepy. What is the answer? We can write answers in both ways. First you can take this. Feeling sleepy, the baby cried. Okay, this is the right answer. But sometimes the students may think that crying baby, okay, feeling sleepy, that's wrong. Because we must know the logical ways. Okay, so like that we have 10 questions. Yes, 10 questions. It will be very easy to do it. So the people who are trying to write the answer, just look at that. Let me stand here. Take the screenshot. Let me give you 2 or 3 minutes to take the screenshot. It will be very useful. and just do it and just post it on the YouTube link. Okay, my dear students and viewers, I just completed this topic. I hope that everyone has understood this topic very clearly, and most probably if you have any doubt you can pause.